Thokoza gogo, thokoza mkhulu. Yaphupha ngisho kakhulu futhi. Bathini abaphansi? How much of your dreams influence and affect the way you live and cruise through your life? What about that friend that you've been shown about? Kuthi akathandisisi. Kuthi they don't have the right energies towards your life and they don't know how to support you, no matter how much you may try to overcompensate for that friendship. Yet your guard is down with them. You give them access to your private spaces in your home. And your relationship, the one that they've shown you has come to an end, but we are much more committed to the time we spent than to what it can actually give us. Go tla bjang, the relationships that you keep with the people on the earth matter more than the relationship you keep with your ancestors. How does that happen? I can guarantee you, especially to those who keep dream journals, if you go through your book, you're going to learn that half of the things there have already happened or are still happening. Only now, your jaw is hitting the ground because obvious, again, you look at a dream just as a dream and you don't try and think about a dream to its full effect. Now you're finding your life in shambles, yet the answers you've seen. Can I make a quick example of what I'm talking about? I met this guy that I was seeing for a few months. This person was absolutely picture perfect. I could swear, Abaphansi noNkulunkulu had answered my prayers. Yo, I was a gun girl. But weirdly enough, one day I had a dream. And this baby woman, who was Zulu, and this baby woman came while I was standing with him and said to him, and then when Musari how? Okay, she's shocked, right? How, babe? Text. I had a dream like this, like this, like this. No, love, but I told you, I don't have a wife. I don't have children. Okay, love, when am I seeing you again? We move, right? That's the culture. During the relationship, I found that I struggled to trust him. I struggled to really show up to the relationship and really, really enjoy it. I felt like I had to have my guard up. Like literally, he had done nothing to make me feel this way. But my intuition would not rest. One day I'm sitting in my home and I get a text, a very long WhatsApp message from a number I don't know, from a person I don't know, who clearly knew more about my boyfriend than I did. What? I know. It went into detail about who he was, what's going on with him, where he lived or didn't live, what he did for a job. Weird, huh? My intuition never ever swayed. But I, as the girl, found every reason to stand up for him. I found every reason to believe him, this new entity in my life, over the dreams that I have in my sleep. Should I cry? I don't believe so. I don't feel that it's a right that I have. Because 5 days when I started seeing him, I had the dream already. So it's like Kalila. But naturally we want to because we feel vulnerable. We've taken, like someone taken advantage of me. Oh my God. But all the signs were there. Much like ungene ephehlweni, and you go in there dreaming. You know exactly how the beadwork, the songs, the names, everything. Oh gosh, you're the easiest student ever. But you go into this particular space, your dreams vanish, you start getting sick, everything goes wrong. There's already a misalignment. How do you go into school where you're supposed to be finishing this course, only for you to be worse off than you were when you began? There's a lot of conversation that it was led to have with us. We're very selective, super selective in what we actually put into practice. I could say Selaega, honestly. But that won't be politically correct. Like, you won't appreciate that of me. No, I'm right. Because I still have to butter up your emotions and your feelings while and take up the time that I should be using with someone who actually is following the steps and the trails of Izozi. So come on, guys. A bit of self-reflection, a bit of self-honesty, self-check, Nyana. How much self-care do we do? Do we take into account the things that we've been shown? How much of victims are we playing of ourselves more than the world is? That's why it's easy for the world to take advantage of you, because we're ready to hand over the responsibility as someone else's. So my lovely YouTube followers, this platform is for you, always. Some people banganghleka, why am I talking about such bad and misfortunate events that go on in my life? Because I'm human, because my lesson is your lesson, because that's part of my growth. And if I'm unable to talk about it, I'm not ready to deal with it. So please, show up in your journey. Stop making excuses. Show up. You drink all the time, don't you? You party all the time, don't you? Although you hate the noise, but you still keep going, because you want to avoid and run away from the still that finds you in your home. Amaphupho are overwhelming. How true are you being about the state of your self-care today?
Hey, Gogo, you're a lot today. You're too much. You're too much. Bona, it's easy. Excuses, I'd to samoto. And if I didn't love you, I'd help you make up a few more. And because I do, I have to dish you the truth that you need. Of course, I've been your host with the most, Gogo Moyo. Thank you for tuning in.